What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video, and we're continuing down this AI localizer war because my god, it keeps getting more interesting, I think is the correct word, and not interestinger, and I don't even think that's a word. But what am I saying here? Well, actually, for those of you who don't remember or haven't been paying attention or don't know, there is a big conversation going on in regards to AI actually translating anime and getting rid of localizers. Localizers that blatantly push their own ideology and their own thought process within anime, which is supposed to be a very trust-built area in which people don't know what the actual words are because majority of individuals don't read or speak Japanese. So then you give them to a localizer to try to make it make sense, and the localizers have been pushing their own agenda throughout it. Because of this situation, we've had instances of localizers coming out and actually attacking and blaming fans of anime for this whole situation being undergone and everything like that, with all their constant complaints and everything, all their complaints, all their justifiable complaints on how the industry is basically treating it. We had Monica Rial actually get into a fight with Asmongold because a lot of her past mistakes came up in regards to Mr. Kobayashi's Dragon Maids, in which she blatantly puts her own political spin in a situation where it ends up talking about patriarchy and how those pesky patriarchal standards and how she didn't want to live by them anymore. And a line that was not in the original anime whatsoever. But because of this, you had Asmongold getting involved, Asmongold reacting to it. More eyes have been getting put on this story as it goes on. Well, and then yesterday I talked about how this, from this opinion author who said basically just continue talking about it, continue voicing your complaints, because eventually that can lead to change. We now actually have an interview, like I said at the beginning, with the Kengan Ashura guy. And in this interview, it's very unique. It's interesting. By the way, this is just a taste of what you guys can get in the freaking anime. It's wonderful. I love it. But there's a few takeaways throughout this entire interview. Some things that I think are good takeaways and some things that aren't. They had their whole interview. What are your thoughts on publishers like, I'm gonna butcher this, Bushido Works, utilizing Mantraco's AI translation engine for the Ancient Magus Bride English simulpubs? I'm probably butchering how to say that, but basically, the simulcasting of manga. That way we can get the same manga day in and day out. Do you think more Japanese publishers will follow suit? And I do like his response here. And there's some areas I think it is just a realization that, this is why you need to be vocalizing everything. It seems what Mantra uses is not a LLM, a large language model, related. So its use might not be fully AI related situation. However, otherwise, I'd say it'll take time, since large publishers are always conservative about these things. And yeah, I wouldn't blame them. It is scary to do change. It is scary to start dipping your foot into AI and stuff, and I would like to see more publishers start doing this. It is going to have to be a lot of the more smaller time publishers that do this, that engage in this. But I will say this guy continues to go on and say some interesting stuff. You mean in terms of AI or something? Oh, basically they have a back and forth in the idea of maybe small indie creators actually, utilizing this. And he says, I'm not sure about that specifics, but like, what if Amazon suddenly adds a translation button on your Kindle manga app? I'd like to see people go, how dare Amazon to use AI? I'm going to read from piracy instead. That is going to be interesting. Just imagine what would happen if Amazon started implementing this AI technology. So just all they'd have to do is actually pay for the Japanese manga and start using the AI. Would it be perfect? No, it would probably be outright a little horrific for a little while till it learned what it needed to do. But as time went on, it would probably work a whole lot better than anything. And all you need to do is have Amazon basically implement this. You would need just a few of these companies to start implementing it. And again, your localizers would be gone. They wouldn't be necessary anymore. If any of these apps or any of these companies implement this, it would be the end of the localization industry, just in manga and potentially throughout the entire, even the anime industry. It would be gone overnight. It would be fantastic. But you know, you keep coming down here. So, he also had, you know, he talks about his own situation revolving around like his own manga itself, because apparently there was issues itself in regards to how it was translated. And to be perfectly fair, they decided to use mantra when they were translating their thing, and it didn't work. But what he said to do was, well, they use fan subs. They're one of a few company that decided to use fan subs in order to actually translate their manga. So fan subs are still superior, but all it will take is time for AI to actually rank up to the point that it's a whole lot better and everything. Your vocalizers wouldn't be necessary. But I did promise you guys, I do have a little tidbit of information for you, and I want you guys to just remember why these vocalizers do what they do. It's not just because of their ideology, it's because they're pandering to people like this. Delicious and Dungeon pinup art attacked for sexualizing women. I kid you not. And we'll come over here to the actual tweet, you know, announcing it and everything. Here's the pinup art. It's not that bad. It's just a attractive young female laying down. That's all it is. But you go to the actual Twitter, and all the responses of this are vicious. I'm not ready for the dude bros to start perceiving her. I don't even know what that means. Any man who looks at her, in Minecrafting any man that looks at her, you know, you leave her alone, vicious. God, take all of Trigger's over sexualization of female characters and give it to Senshi. I don't even know what this is, but these are the reason they're doing this. This is outright the reason they do this stuff, is because they're not pandering to the overall anime fans. They're pandering to these weird little Twitter freaks. They're pandering to these guys, you know, the people that are freaking out over all this all this over sexualized women and stuff, when it's literally just a girl laying down on her back. But no, these are the freaks they like to try to cultivate. These are the people they want. These are the industries that they want. And on top of that, the vast majority of these tweets more than likely have anime avatars. They do. I'm willing to bet you that. They have anime avatars. They're all this and that. They're going to come out and say, oh my God, we're such major anime fans. We love anime. We love all this. But they don't like it when anime focuses on the areas that they are actually want to do. They don't like it when the mothership, as my good buddy Adam, the Renaissance nerd, likes to call it, Japan, when they start, you know, doing stuff that they want to do, creating stuff that they want to create, doing stuff for the actual audience they want to be putting stuff out for, they start freaking out over here. They start saying, oh my God, you're over-sexualizing, you're treating it like crap. And that's exactly why people like Monocriol, people like these vocalizers, that's why they insert this stuff, because they want more IDs like that, more people freaking about the actual source material than anything else. All it's going to take now is Amazon implementing AI into this, and it's all over. Legitimately, it's all over. That's all you got to do to finish this. And I kind of hope Amazon does do it, because I find it hilarious. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Probably going to take years for this to happen. But I do have faith that in the coming years, vocalization will be over. And hopefully this mantra stuff will actually pan out for the better. But until next time, guys, let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.